The 6 golden habits that can transform your aging journey. As we grow older, many of us fear the inevitable: fading strength, clouded minds, and declining health. But aging does not have to mean surrendering to weakness. In fact, many seniors today live with more vitality at 70 or 80 than others half their age. The difference: it is not luck. It is not genetics. It is habits. Science now shows that simple daily actions can dramatically slow aging, protect your mind, and boost your energy. The right habits can help you stay sharp, strong, and joyful well into your later years. In this video, we will explore 6 golden habits that are easy to start, fully backed by research and designed to bring you long-lasting health and independence. From gentle walks to mental exercises, smart nutrition to deep sleep, these habits are powerful tools you can apply starting today. Aging gracefully is not a dream, it is a choice, and that choice begins now. Habit 1. Take regular walks, the foundation of lifelong strength and vitality. If there's one habit that carries incredible power, yet is so often underestimated, it's walking. Simple, accessible, free, but profoundly life-changing, especially as we age. While many people chase complicated fitness programs or expensive health solutions, science continues to reveal that the humble act of walking may be one of the most powerful tools we have to slow aging, protect our bodies, and uplift our spirits. Let us start with something easy to understand. Aging naturally leads to a gradual decline in mobility, balance, and cardiovascular strength. This is not because our bodies are destined to fail, but because muscles, joints, and heart function all weaken when left unused. Walking directly counters these effects. With every step, you activate your muscles, engage your joints, and challenge your balance gently. Over time, this creates remarkable resilience in your body. According to research from Harvard Medical School, seniors who walk regularly experience up to a 40% lower risk of heart disease. That's not a minor improvement, it's life-saving. Walking keeps your heart strong, your blood circulating smoothly, and your oxygen levels high, nourishing every organ, including your brain. The steady rhythm of walking also stabilizes blood pressure, lowers harmful cholesterol, and reduces the risk of diabetes, common issues that plague many as they age. But walking's magic doesn't stop at physical benefits. It is a medicine for the mind. With every stride, endorphins, nature's mood boosters, are released. Stress levels drop, anxiety lessens, and emotional stability improves. In fact, regular walking has been shown to reduce the risk of depression in older adults by as much as 30%. The simple act of moving forward clears mental fog and provides a deep sense of calm and control over one's life. For those who fear falling or injury, walking is one of the safest forms of exercise. Unlike high-impact sports that strain the joints or risk fractures, walking offers a low-impact way to maintain strength without placing dangerous stress on bones or ligaments. Over time, it even improves balance, reducing fall risk significantly, one of the greatest dangers for seniors. And let's not forget walking's profound impact on cognitive health. Studies show that seniors who walk regularly experience slower memory decline and sharper thinking. Why? Because walking stimulates blood flow to the brain, encouraging the growth of new brain cells and strengthening existing neural pathways. In essence, every walk you take isn't just exercising your legs, it's protecting your memory. Beyond the medical science, there's something beautifully human about walking. It allows you to connect with nature, with your thoughts, with others. A morning stroll under the rising sun, a peaceful afternoon walk through the park, or an evening walk with a loved one. These moments are not only physically healthy but emotionally nourishing. Loneliness, a heavy burden for many older adults, fades when walking becomes a shared ritual with friends, neighbors, or family. You may wonder, how much should I walk? Where do I start? The answer is simple. Start where you are. If you haven't walked much, begin with 5 to 10 minutes a day. As your stamina grows, gradually increase to 30 minutes daily. You don't need speed or intensity. The key is consistency. Even brief, gentle walks deliver incredible benefits when done regularly. Walking inside a shopping mall, around your home, or even pacing your garden, it all counts. For added motivation, make walking a pleasant ritual. Listen to calming music or audiobooks. Invite a friend to join you. Choose scenic routes to make each walk enjoyable. Track your steps with a simple pedometer or smartphone app. The point is not perfection, it's progress. Each step you take is a vote for your long-term health. Walking is not just about today's exercise, it is an investment in your independence for the years ahead. The simple habit of putting one foot in front of the other can determine whether you remain mobile, strong, and self-sufficient well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. In a world obsessed with complicated solutions, walking stands as a timeless, powerful, and remarkably effective answer to healthy aging. No gym required, no expensive trainers, just your feet, your determination, and the open path ahead. If there's one habit to prioritize as you age, let it be this. Walk daily, for your body, for your mind, and for your future. Habit 2. Pay attention to your diet, nourishing your body for longevity. If walking is the foundation of physical strength, then diet is the fuel that powers every system in your body. As we age, the food we eat becomes more than just fuel. It becomes medicine. Every bite you take has the power to either heal or harm. The sooner we recognize this truth, the better equipped we are to enjoy vibrant health deep into our golden years. Many seniors fall into a dangerous trap, assuming that aging means needing less food and paying less attention to nutrition. In reality, while we may require fewer calories, we actually need more nutrients than ever before. Our bodies, as they grow older, become less efficient at absorbing essential vitamins and minerals. That means every meal becomes an opportunity, or a missed chance, to give your body what it desperately needs to stay strong. Let's begin with a fundamental truth. Highly processed foods are the enemies of healthy aging. Prepackaged meals, sugary snacks, fried foods, and artificial additives might provide temporary satisfaction, but their long-term effects are devastating. They promote inflammation, increase blood sugar instability, raise cholesterol levels, and fuel the very chronic illnesses we fear: heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even cognitive decline. By contrast, whole nutrient-dense foods serve as your personal army in the fight against aging. Colorful vegetables, fresh fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats offer a symphony of nutrients that work together to strengthen your heart, support your brain, and fortify your bones. Let's explore what a longevity-focused diet looks like. 1. Color your plate. The more color you add to your meals, the more vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants you're feeding your body. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are rich in folate, potassium, and vitamin K, crucial for heart health and bone strength. Bright-colored berries provide anthocyanins that protect brain cells and fight inflammation. Orange vegetables like sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, which supports eye health and immune function. 2. Lean proteins. Our essential protein is not just for athletes, it's essential for preserving muscle mass as we age. Without enough protein, muscles shrink, leading to weakness, frailty, and loss of independence. Sources like fish, chicken, eggs, beans, tofu, and lentils offer easily digestible protein that repairs tissues, supports immunity, and keeps your energy stable throughout the day. 3. Whole grains for steady energy. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and barley are packed with fiber, which aids digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps cholesterol in check. These slow-releasing carbohydrates provide sustained energy without the sugar crashes that processed foods cause. 4. The power of healthy fats. Healthy fats are often misunderstood, but they're absolutely crucial for seniors. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel provide omega-3s that reduce inflammation, support joint health, and protect brain function. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil nourish the nervous system and help maintain supple, flexible joints. 5. Hydration. The overlooked essential dehydration is one of the sneakiest threats to senior health. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, yet our need for water remains high. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, constipation, and joint pain. Make hydration part of your daily habit. Drink water, herbal teas, and add lemon or mint for a refreshing twist. Avoid sugary drinks, sodas, and alcohol that deplete hydration. 6. Mindful eating. Slowing down your meals, chewing thoroughly, and being present during mealtime enhances digestion and nutrient absorption. Eating mindfully helps prevent overeating and creates a peaceful, enjoyable relationship with food. Mealtimes can also serve as valuable social moments, a chance to connect with family and friends, further enhancing emotional well-being. Now let's be realistic. Nobody's diet is perfect. That's not the goal. The goal is consistency. Small daily changes accumulate into profound results. Swap white bread for whole grain, sugary snacks for fresh fruit, fried foods for grilled options. Little by little, these decisions become habits that sustain you. Nutrition is the one area where you hold extraordinary power over how you age. Food can reduce your risk of chronic illness, boost your mental sharpness, support your bones, improve digestion, stabilize your mood, and give you boundless energy. Think of each meal as an investment, not only for today, but for the vibrant years still ahead of you. Healthy eating is not deprivation, it's self-love. It's choosing a future where you remain strong enough to play with your grandchildren, sharp enough to engage in lively conversations, and independent enough to live life on your own terms. Your body has served you faithfully for decades. Now is the time to nourish it and give it every advantage to serve you beautifully for decades more. Habit 3. Continue being mentally active, keeping your mind sharp for a lifetime. The body may age, but the mind has the astonishing ability to stay sharp, vibrant, and curious well into your golden years, if you choose to nourish it. Mental sharpness is not a privilege for a lucky few. It is the result of deliberate care, just like physical fitness. Sadly, many people assume that forgetfulness, confusion, and mental fog are simply normal parts of aging. But the truth is far more empowering. Much of cognitive decline can be slowed, minimized, or even prevented by engaging your mind daily. Think of your brain as a garden. If you stop tending to it, weeds of forgetfulness, apathy, and confusion begin to grow. But with regular attention, stimulation, and new experiences, your mind can bloom with clarity, creativity, and resilience for decades. Aging brains crave stimulation. Unlike young brains that grow automatically from daily learning at school or work, retired life often removes many of those challenges. That's why you must create intentional opportunities to challenge your brain. Let's explore powerful strategies to nourish your mind and sharpen your mental faculties. 1. Read daily, a simple but mighty tool. Reading is one of the most effective ways to exercise your mind. It activates memory, attention, imagination, and critical thinking, and all at once. Whether it's novels, biographies, history, or even newspapers, reading keeps your brain engaged. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day can strengthen neural pathways and slow down cognitive decline. If long books feel overwhelming, start with short articles or audiobooks. Reading stimulates language centers, forces you to visualize, and keeps your vocabulary rich, a mental workout that no pill can replace. 2. Learn something new. Stretch your brain. Your brain thrives on novelty. Learning new skills encourages the growth of new neural connections. Whether it's learning a musical instrument, painting, cooking new recipes, or even studying a foreign language, every new challenge stretches your mind and keeps it flexible. Research shows that seniors who continue learning have significantly lower risks of developing Alzheimer's or dementia. Learning also brings joy, pride, and a renewed sense of purpose. 3. Play brain-boosting games. Fun meets function. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, word searches, and memory games challenge your problem-solving skills and short-term memory. These activities strengthen your ability to focus, plan ahead, and think strategically. Even simple card games or board games played with friends can engage multiple mental processes simultaneously, while also offering social interaction, a double benefit for the brain. 4. Stay socially engaged. Conversations keep you sharp. Few things stimulate the brain as powerfully as meaningful conversations. Social interaction requires listening, recalling details, expressing opinions, and navigating emotions, all of which engage different areas of the brain. Join clubs, attend classes, volunteer, or simply call friends regularly. Human connection is vital not only for emotional health, but also for maintaining cognitive function. Seniors who remain socially active experience significantly lower rates of cognitive decline. 5. Journal and reflect. Process your thoughts. Writing in a journal engages your memory, language, and emotional processing. Taking 10 minutes a day to write about your experiences, emotions, or reflections strengthens self-awareness and keeps your thoughts organized. Journaling allows you to revisit happy memories, clarify your goals, and process any lingering anxieties, all while giving your brain a gentle workout. The enemy of the mind, mental inactivity. Many seniors unknowingly slide into dangerous mental passivity. Days blend together. Television becomes the default activity. Conversations become rare. New challenges are avoided because of fear of failure or embarrassment. This creates the perfect breeding ground for mental decline. The brain is like a muscle. What you don't use, you lose. Allowing yourself to drift into routine, predictability, and passivity accelerates memory loss and weakens critical thinking. The good news? It's never too late to turn this around. Even modest efforts to stimulate your mind can yield powerful benefits. The benefits of a mentally active life. Seniors who consistently engage their minds experience better memory and recall, faster thinking and problem-solving, greater emotional stability, lower risk of dementia and cognitive disorders, higher self-confidence and purpose. Even more importantly, mental activity keeps you fully engaged in life, capable of learning new things, participating in meaningful conversations, and finding joy in discovery at any age. A mentally sharp life allows you to stay independent longer, make your own decisions, and continue enjoying hobbies and passions without fear. Mental activity is not work. It's a gift. Do not view mental stimulation as a chore. See it as a gift you give yourself, the opportunity to remain fully present, aware, and connected to the world around you. As you nourish your brain, you nourish your dignity, your independence, and your very identity. Aging is inevitable. Mental decline is not. Your brain is waiting for you to feed it. With curiosity, with challenges, with learning. Every day offers you the chance to sharpen your mind. Take it. Habit 4. Do strength training. Building a strong body that supports you for life. When people talk about aging gracefully, they often imagine gentle activities like walking or stretching. But there is one powerful habit that many overlook, even though it can mean the difference between independence and frailty. Strength training. Strength training is not reserved for bodybuilders or athletes. It is one of the most essential and transformative habits any older adult can adopt. While aerobic activities like walking support your heart and circulation, strength training protects your muscles, bones, balance, and ability to move confidently. As we age, we face a natural process called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that begins as early as our 30s and accelerates in our 50s, 60s, and beyond. Without intervention, most seniors lose up to 3 to 5% of muscle mass every decade after 50. This muscle loss doesn't just affect appearance. It weakens your ability to carry groceries, climb stairs, get out of chairs, and prevent falls. The harsh truth is this: muscle loss equals loss of independence. But here is the empowering reality. Strength training can not only slow this process, it can reverse it. You can rebuild muscle, even in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. Research consistently shows that seniors who perform regular resistance training improve muscle mass, bone density, balance, and even mental sharpness. Why strength training matters more after 50? Strength training provides a wide range of benefits that directly counteract the challenges of aging. Preserves muscle mass, keeps your body strong, capable, and functional. Increases bone density, reduces the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Improves balance and coordination, lowers fall risk significantly. Supports joint health, reduces joint pain and stiffness. Boosts metabolism, helps control weight and blood sugar. Enhances mood and cognition, reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression. In short, strength training gives you the power to stay independent, active, and joyful, living on your own terms instead of being limited by physical decline. The beauty of starting small. You don't need a gym membership or heavy weights to begin. The key is consistency, not intensity. Start with simple, safe exercises you can do at home with little or no equipment. Bodyweight squats strengthen legs, hips, and core. Wall push-ups strengthen chest, arms, and shoulders. Seated leg lifts support hip flexors and balance. Resistance bands add gentle resistance for arms, shoulders, and back. Chair stands practice getting up from a seated position without assistance. As your strength builds, you can gradually increase repetitions, add light dumbbells, or work with resistance bands to provide greater challenge. You might start with 2 to 3 sessions per week, lasting 15–20 minutes each, easily done at home. Strength training is bone training. One of the most silent but devastating dangers of aging is bone loss, osteopenia, and osteoporosis. Weakened bones increase the risk of fractures, hospitalizations, and loss of mobility. Strength training applies gentle stress to bones, stimulating them to rebuild and remain dense. This makes your bones stronger and far less likely to fracture, even if you fall. Balance training is fall prevention. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury for seniors. Strength training improves core stability and balance, helping you stay steady on your feet. Stronger legs, hips, and core muscles act like internal stabilizers, allowing you to move with confidence. The surprising emotional benefits. Many seniors report that strength training brings not just physical benefits, but emotional resilience, a sense of pride in rebuilding strength, renewed confidence in daily movements, lower anxiety and more stable mood, greater energy and better sleep quality. Strength training triggers the release of endorphins, natural mood elevators that leave you feeling calm and uplifted after every session. You are never too old to begin. One of the most destructive myths about strength training is the belief that it's too late or I am too old. Nothing could be further from the truth. Studies show that even people in their 80s and 90s can safely build muscle, improve balance, and increase strength with proper guidance. Doctors, physical therapists, and fitness professionals are now strongly encouraging strength training for seniors, not as an option, but as a necessity for healthy aging. Safety first. Always begin at your current fitness level. If you have medical concerns, consult your doctor or work with a qualified physical therapist or trainer who understands senior fitness. Form is far more important than weight. Proper movement protects your joints and maximizes the benefits. Strength training is not about vanity, it's about freedom. At its core, strength training is about protecting your ability to live the life you want, to walk with confidence, to get up from your favorite chair, to garden, travel, and play with grandchildren, to maintain your independence for as long as possible. Every repetition is a small investment in a stronger tomorrow. Aging may weaken the body, but strength training allows you to fight back, not with struggle or exhaustion, but with steady, empowering progress. Start today. Your future self will thank you for every single rep. Habit 5. Keep your social ties strong. The lifeline of emotional and physical well-being. As we move through the later chapters of life, many people focus on diet, exercise, sleep, and medical care. While these are absolutely essential, there's one element that too often gets overlooked: social connection. And yet maintaining strong, meaningful relationships may be just as important as anything you eat or any medication you take. The harsh reality is that loneliness can kill. The science is no longer debatable. Multiple studies have found that social isolation can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, or having chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and hypertension. When seniors become isolated, they often experience increased stress levels, higher risk of depression and anxiety, weakened immune systems, faster cognitive decline, higher likelihood of early mortality. The good news? This is entirely within your control. Unlike some aspects of aging, where genes or medical history may play a large role, your ability to maintain social engagement is something you can nurture, protect, and expand at any age. The human need for connection does not expire. Throughout our lives, we are wired to connect. As children, we seek playmates. As adults, we form partnerships and friendships. In later life, that need for connection doesn't vanish. It grows stronger. Losing a spouse, retiring from work, or children moving far away can easily lead to shrinking social circles. Many seniors quietly slip into isolation without even realizing it's happening. What often begins as "I just need some quiet time" can slowly evolve into weeks or months of limited interaction, which silently erodes both mental sharpness and emotional health. Loneliness is not simply being alone. It is the painful awareness that you're disconnected from meaningful human contact. Even people who are surrounded by others can feel isolated if those connections lack depth or warmth. The benefits of strong social ties. Maintaining an active social life in your golden years is profoundly protective. Seniors who nurture friendships and community ties experience sharper cognitive function. Conversations stimulate memory, processing speed, and problem-solving. Better emotional resilience. Friends offer perspective, laughter, comfort, and encouragement during hard times. Lower levels of stress hormones, reducing the harmful effects of chronic cortisol elevation. Stronger immune response, making it easier to fight off illness. Longer life expectancy. Studies consistently show socially engaged seniors live years longer on average. Improved physical function. Active social lives often encourage more physical activity, which in turn preserves mobility and strength. Your social circle is a direct investment in your health, vitality, and joy. Simple ways to nurture your social health. 1. Reconnect with old friends. Life often pulls us apart from people we care about. But picking up the phone, writing a letter, or sending a message can reopen doors to cherished relationships that nourish your heart. 2. Join groups or clubs. Community centers, book clubs, gardening groups, walking groups, or senior classes are wonderful ways to meet people with shared interests. 3. Volunteer your time. Giving back provides a sense of purpose while introducing you to others who share your passion. Whether it's helping at a local school, hospital, or charity, volunteering creates connection. 4. Schedule regular visits. Whether it's weekly coffee with a neighbor or Sunday lunch with family, create routines that keep you socially active. 5. Use technology to bridge distance. Video calls, online groups, or even simple text messaging allow you to stay connected with family and friends no matter where they live. 6. Say yes to invitations. When you're invited to a gathering, resist the temptation to say, "I'm too tired," or "maybe next time." Every opportunity to socialize is a small investment in your well-being. The hidden cognitive power of conversation. Engaging in meaningful conversation exercises your brain in complex ways. When you participate in dialogue, your mind must recall memories, process emotions, respond quickly, listen actively, interpret facial expressions and body language. This dynamic brain workout is something no crossword puzzle can fully replicate. Talking to others literally sharpens your brain. A story of rediscovered connection. Let me share Margaret's story. Margaret, now 82, had always been vibrant and social, but after her husband passed and her children moved away, she found herself sinking into isolation. At first, she enjoyed the quiet, but soon the days blurred into one another. She grew increasingly anxious, tired, and lonely. Her memory seemed to slip and joy felt distant. One day, on her doctor's recommendation, Margaret visited a local senior community center. She joined a weekly walking group. At first it felt awkward, but soon she formed new friendships. They laughed, shared stories, and supported one another. She even joined a book club and a painting class. Within months, Margaret's energy returned. Her memory improved. She felt hopeful again. The simple act of reconnecting gave her back her vitality. Her story is not unique. We are designed to thrive together. It is never too late to reconnect. No matter your age or stage, it is never too late to reach out. Don't wait for others to find you. Be proactive. Extend your hand, start the conversation, and open the door to new relationships. You may find unexpected friendships, shared laughter, renewed purpose, and most importantly, healing. Social connection isn't a luxury, it's medicine. It lowers blood pressure, it reduces inflammation. It protects your brain, it fills your life with meaning. In the end, as we reflect on what matters most, It is not the number of possessions, but the depth of relationships that define a life well lived. Habit 6. Sleep well, the silent pillar of longevity and vitality. If there is one habit that is quietly shaping your aging journey without you fully realizing its power, it is sleep. While nutrition, exercise, and social connection are often discussed loudly in health circles, sleep operates silently behind the scenes, orchestrating countless processes that allow you to heal, think clearly, and live longer. Yet, ironically, sleep is often the first thing people sacrifice, and the first thing many seniors struggle with as they age. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity. In your younger years, you might have been able to survive on 5 or 6 hours of sleep occasionally. But as you age, your body's need for restorative, high-quality sleep becomes non-negotiable. Sleep is not simply resting. It's when your body repairs muscles, restores immune function, clears your brain of toxins, balances hormones, and solidifies memories. Sleep is when healing happens. Failing to sleep well triggers a domino effect of problems that accelerate aging. Increased risk of heart disease and stroke, higher blood pressure, cognitive decline and memory loss, weakened immune response, weight gain and metabolic dysfunction, higher inflammation throughout the body. In fact, poor sleep has been directly linked to Alzheimer's disease because your brain clears out harmful proteins during deep sleep stages. Without that cleansing, toxic buildup accumulates, slowly eroding memory and cognition. Why sleep changes with age? As you move into your 50s, 60s, and beyond, many biological changes interfere with sleep. Your circadian rhythm shifts, making you tired earlier in the evening, but more prone to waking up in the early morning hours. Melatonin production naturally decreases, making it harder to fall asleep. Medical issues, arthritis, reflux, bladder problems, can disrupt your sleep cycles. Emotional stress, anxiety, or grief may awaken your mind when you most want it quiet. Medications may interfere with deep sleep stages. The result is a frustrating pattern many seniors recognize: frequent awakenings, light sleep, and daytime fatigue. But you are not powerless. In fact, reclaiming your sleep may be the single most effective habit you can adopt to dramatically improve your health. The transformative benefits of sleep. When you consistently achieve deep, restful sleep, you gain sharper thinking and memory, more stable mood and emotional resilience, lower inflammation in every organ, stronger heart health and blood pressure control, better blood sugar regulation, improved muscle repair and bone strength, stronger immune defenses, increased longevity. Sleep is nature's reset button. Every single night, create your sleep sanctuary. Good sleep does not begin when your head hits the pillow. It begins hours earlier through intentional routines that prepare your body and mind for rest. Here's how you can create your sleep sanctuary. 1. Stick to a schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This anchors your internal clock and makes sleep more automatic. 2. Dim the lights early. Bright lights, especially from screens, suppress melatonin. Dim lamps or use soft lighting after sunset. 3. Create a cool, dark environment. Your bedroom should be quiet, cool, 60-67 degrees, and as dark as possible. Use blackout curtains, earplugs, or white noise machines if necessary. 4. Limit stimulants. Avoid caffeine after mid-afternoon and avoid alcohol close to bedtime. Both disrupt natural sleep cycles. 5. Establish a calming bedtime routine. Gentle stretching, reading, soft music, or warm baths can cue your brain that sleep is approaching. 6. Keep electronics out of the bedroom. Phones, tablets, and TVs stimulate your brain when it should be winding down. Manage racing thoughts. For many seniors, anxiety or overthinking keeps the mind restless at night. Instead of fighting these thoughts, try journaling before bed to unload worries, gratitude lists to shift focus toward the positive, deep breathing exercises to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, progressive muscle relaxation, where you gently tense and release muscles from head to toe, mindfulness meditation to calm rumination. These simple tools can interrupt the mental hamster wheel that sabotages your rest. The power of daytime habits. Surprisingly, What you do during the day profoundly affects how you sleep at night. Expose yourself to natural daylight early in the morning. This strengthens your circadian rhythm. Exercise regularly. Physical activity promotes deeper sleep, but avoid vigorous workouts too close to bedtime. Limit long daytime naps. If needed, keep them under 30 minutes to avoid nighttime sleep disruption. Eat a balanced diet. Proper nutrition stabilizes blood sugar and hormones that influence sleep. It's never too late to fix your sleep. Many seniors fall into the trap of believing poor sleep is just part of getting older. This is a myth. Sleep difficulties may become more common with age, but they are not inevitable. With commitment, you can reclaim restful, restorative nights and the cascade of benefits that come with them. A story of restoration. John, 76, struggled with sleep for years after his wife passed away. Grief, anxiety, and loneliness led to fragmented nights and foggy days. His doctor offered sleeping pills, but John feared becoming dependent. Instead, John started small. He made a nightly ritual of reading for 30 minutes. He walked outdoors every morning to soak up morning light. He wrote in a gratitude journal before bed. He limited afternoon naps and reduced caffeine. Within 2 months, John was sleeping 7 hours per night, deeply and peacefully. His mood improved, his energy returned, and even his arthritis pain felt more manageable. John's story is proof. Deep healing sleep is available at any age, if you cultivate the right habits. Sleep is not wasted time. It is life's most powerful medicine. Each night of restful sleep is like adding a protective layer to your brain, your heart, and your future health. Make it a priority. Your golden years will shine brighter because of it. Aging is not a slow surrender. It is a conscious choice of how we wish to live each remaining day. These 6 golden habits, walking, mindful eating, staying mentally sharp, strength training, nurturing social ties, and sleeping well, are not complicated medical prescriptions. They are simple, powerful, life-changing choices fully within your reach. You do not need perfection. You need small, consistent steps. Each walk, each healthy meal, every meaningful conversation, every night of good sleep is a brick that builds the foundation of a vibrant, joyful, and independent life. Growing older is not about fading. It is about blooming differently, with wisdom, grace, and strength earned over a lifetime. You still hold the pen, write the best chapters yet,